I loved it. It was absolutely brilliant.
I was never in doubt that that would be a great project, and it was always probably my favourite module to complete so far this year.
It was amazing to see people all over the world in the same project, doing the same thing.
It was interesting being part of a team that was, you know, putting a program out that's going out all around the world. So it was a good experience.
I loved it. I think it was great that, you know, we could obviously work with other countries across the whole globe and see the type of cultures that they have and see how they produce film and differently to us. That's one thing I particularly noticed from the videos that I've seen. And it's always good to communicate with other people that you wouldn't usually communicate with, because that's not something we do in usual everyday life. So that was great fun to talk to others from across the globe.
Like, if you're coming to uni, it's something to talk about in it. If you can say that you've worked on an international project, then it, like, even though like it's on a uni, you're in a uni, it's been published to YouTube, so you can see that you've worked internationally with other countries, you've communicated with other countries, and you've got that ability to sort of work out your comfort zone.
So I was the presenter for the second part of the show alongside Roxy, and I really enjoyed it. Of course, it was that really nice for my confidence as well to actually be in front of the camera. I'm quite a confident person anyway, so I like to be in front of the camera, but it's just nice to really, like, obviously with Taiwan, Netherlands, Hong Kong, loads of different countries being together, it was just really proud of what we actually produced and really a pleasure to be a part of it.
You know, it's not every day you get to work with, like I said before, other countries from across the globe, and it can give you a different perspective on how other things work in other parts of the world, and maybe you can take some inspiration from the way they complete their work, and you can always change and improve. So I think it's massively beneficial.
Definitely, I feel like working with the other universities across like the globe and stuff, I feel like that sort of helped with like communication and sort of getting to sort of interact with them and like present with them. That was quite like interesting and quite fun, and like also just getting to see like what it's like over in their like studios and stuff, like seeing how they like do their course as well. So yeah, I think it was like a great experience to sort of like collab and see how they do things.
It's beneficial in that you communicate with people from different cultures, so you sort of get an insight into other cultures and sort of the ways other countries do stuff. And it was also just interesting to see what sort of studios they had when they were presenting. But yeah, I think the benefits definitely are sort of an insight into other cultures and getting to talk to new people from different places that you really probably wouldn't talk to on a daily basis.
One of the main things that I got out of it was the fact that I got to communicate with people from all over the world in different time zones, and that's really helped with how I talk to other people as well, not just professionally but personally as well. I know that it seems silly, but I've now been able to get the skill set to talk to more people instead of just talking to a small group of people and just sticking to that small group. I've now been able to expand and learn how to deal with other people.
And I thought the international program was really well. I think it ran a lot better than I thought it would. It was really interesting to see the different unis come together and stuff like that, and it went really well. I was really excited to be part of, and I'm really proud of the final product as well.
The project that we did with the good news is it gives you more of a feel for what it is like to work in an actual workspace, in an actual TV studio, because usually with school projects you kind of feel like you always have something to fall back on because you don't have anything to lose. You're just handing something into your teacher. But with working with other universities and kind of getting that, getting the pulse going for actually recording something that a lot of people are a part of, I think it prepares you more for work life.
I definitely think you get a lot more from working internationally with different people, because you get to talk to people with different views of the world and different views of journalism and different experiences, and you get to see how their cultures differ from our own, but how they're also the same. And so it definitely has given me like a slightly different view of what the world of journalism is and how everyone else sees it, and how even though everywhere is so different, it's also at the core the same.
100% it were worthwhile, and it were an experience that I won't forget.
It got to a point where the show was kind of like a little baby. We watched it from the start, planned it all, planned everything out. It grew. We had videos sent in from different countries. The running list got bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's done. It's all edited together, and it's waiting to go live. It's waiting to go out into the world, and it's like you're watching your first child leave the nest and go out into the big wide world, and that's like this program.
I would definitely recommend this to anyone else. If anyone gets a chance to do anything like this, do it. Don't look back. Just run straight forwards and do it. It's been definitely worth it, and it's been so much fun.